We are live from the U.S. Airways Center for a Western Conference contest featuring the Suns here in Phoenix. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and courtside, Doris Burke. And the Spurs looking for a positive start here on their road trip. Guys, what a terrific start to the season. They've really been getting it done early.
Well, this is a special matchup we've got here today. Two of the great franchises in this league. A lot of great games between these two clubs over the years, Clark.
You know what? I think if you ask them, Steve, as far as they're concerned, this game counts double time in the standings. It really holds a lot of weight with them.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the floor for San Antonio, Leonard and Duncan are the pair at forward. In the backcourt, Parker and Ginobili. And it's the Prodigy in at the 5. Now here's Dragic. To the left side wing. Adams against Ginobili. It's blocked. Fast break now for the Spurs. Ginobili leading the charge, and Leonard gets it to go.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jeff Hornacek.
I asked him what they needed to key in on defensively, and he said, well, we've got to limit penetration by Tony Parker. He's really the, quote, head of the snake, and with his floater, he doesn't need to get all the way to the rim to score. It's crucial that we do our best to keep him outside the lane. Guys, that's no easy assignment. We'll see how much success they have defensively.
Thank you, Doris. San Antonio with the ball. Phoenix able to drain the 3. Outside Leonard, back to Parker. Just 4 to shoot. Free throw line jump shot. That one a little long. Parker against Adams. Here's Tucker. From the left block, he sends it through. Tucker's got 5 points so far.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Pass to Duncan. Outside Leonard. Feeds to Parker. Here's the Prodigy. Here's Duncan. And at last, they get one to fall. Duncan's got his second bucket tonight. Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Plumlee sets the pick for Dragic. Right side, Dragic. Adams outside. He feeds it to Tucker. Launches a 3, and that one's good. Tucker's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Suns.
Yeah, 3 out of 4 from the floor, so a good start for this club.
It's Parker with the drive. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And it's the Suns with the ball. They trail by 1. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
Well, these are a pair of conference rivals that are going to be very familiar with each other by the end of the season. Now, this is just the first of 4 games they'll see each other.
Now here's Parker. He had 16 points in the win against Houston.
He put a lot of pressure on his opponent defensively, too. He had 3 steals in that game.
To the right side. There's the pick. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Tucker dishes to Adams. Shot clock at 6. Poked loose. In transition, here come the Spurs. Here's the prodigy. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. Ginobili right side. Wants to get it to Duncan, and does. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. 6 points for Duncan.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
And Adams kicks to Dragic. To halt the run. Here's Sherman. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
Now here's Parker. Duncan with the screen on Dragic. Parker with it. Now guarded by Dragic. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
Here's Leonard. And Parker, here we go. Count that one. Parker's got 5.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play.
Kicks it to Adams. Fires the 3. Rebound by the prodigy. The prodigy's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And it's Leonard again missing.
Ill-advised shot selection right there, Clark.
It really was. I mean, very low percentage shot there.
Plumlee sets the pick for Dragic. Dishes it to Plumlee. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. 4th, the Suns.
You could tell by watching them just how focused they were at the defensive end of the court.
Boris Diaz checked in for San Antonio.
Guys, on all missed shots, we have to rebound first, and then we have to run. Fill the lane, sprint the floor, and let's attack.
You get a chance here to take a look at going. And Dragic's numbers, great year for him last year. He averaged about 19 last year, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And he led the charge when it came to scoring for them, #1 on the team.
And not easy to do that when teams would start to key on him defensively.
Here's the prodigy, unloads from 13.
Tell you what, if there's success on the boards in this first quarter is any indication, it's going to be a good day.
And rebounds usually are a good indicator.
It's Dragic with the drive. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
You'd expect him to nail that one being that close to the hoop.
Ginobili the pass to Diaw. Now the dish to Leonard. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
And Tucker kicks to Dragic. Tucker dishes to Adams. They set the pick. From past the arc. And he gets it to go. Adams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He's got a nice stroke from long range, and he's not likely to pass up those opportunities when he gets them.
It's Parker with the drive. That one off the back iron and out.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
Inside. That's good.
Boy, that was impressive, Parker. Did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
Now here's Parker. He has 5. Outside Leonard. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Leonard's got his second basket of the game.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Splitters checked in for the prodigy. Green comes in for Leonard. Joseph, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He immediately addressed their offense.
First personal foul.
It's go time. Check in.
Isaiah Thomas at the line for 2.
So for Phoenix, their last game a loss to Utah.
And Kevin, when you don't take advantage of your trips to the free throw line, which they definitely did not, it's tough to recover from.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, they left a lot of cheese and lettuce at that foul line, Parker.
Not to mention some ham and turkey, Cook.
Here's Mills. No good. And so here's Phoenix. They host the Kings after this game, and that's the third of 4 straight played at home. On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Green teams with Leonard on the wings. Duncan out there with the prodigy. And it's Mills in at the 1. Morris passes to Bledsoe. Clock at 4. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Bledsoe's got the lead up to 2 now for Phoenix. Spurs shooting about 42% so far. And Mills kicks to Leonard. He dishes it to Green. Passes it to the prodigy. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
And I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
Here's the screen.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
Phoenix making some changes. Plumlee, he's checked in for Morris. P.J. Tucker comes in for Morris. And it's Dragic in for Eric Bledsoe. San Antonio also making some changes. Ginobili comes in for Daniel Green. And Parker subbed in for Patty Mills. And again it will go. Basket is good from the prodigy. The prodigy's got 4 points in the quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
They've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
The Suns shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
Shooting one.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. San Antonio trailing here. Here's the screen. Parker with it. Now guarded by Dragic. Outside Leonard. There's the feed to Ginobili. The offensive rebound. Here's the prodigy. Into Tim Duncan. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
Oh, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Adams, he's checked in for Isaiah Thomas. The Spurs have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. That one misses for Duncan. It's Dragic with the drive.
That's his first personal foul.
Phoenix shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. San Antonio with the ball. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And they made their mark defensively that day. That was what was, I think, most impressive. Really caused a lot of problems in the paint.
Well, they spent a lot of that game in the air and got their hands on a lot of shots.
Here's Sherman. The shot misses. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Parker kicks to Ginobili. All alone. It's hauled in by the Suns.
He doesn't really scare a defense at all. You've seen him miss quite a few just like those.
Dragic with it. Now guarded by the prodigy. Plumlee. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 3 assists tonight. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Parker dishes to Leonard. Shoots from 12. And that one's good. And that's 10 points for Tim Duncan.
Wow, this has been a thriller. I mean, the way these teams are battling, just going back and forth.
Would you like to bet that this game may end on a buzzer beater? How much would you bet?
Adams' shot is off. San Antonio leading. The prodigy passes to Duncan. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
A nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Well, last year at the free throw line, he was successful 76% of the time.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Nice numbers here from Duncan. 12 points, and he's been pretty steady grabbing rebounds, too.
He has, and I think the coach may have told him before the game to make that an area on which to focus today because he's been locked in.
And Adams kicks to Plumlee. Back to Adams. Clock at 6. Here's Tucker. They grab their own miss. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Well, we've got a moment to look back to last year's Spurs right now. First in fewest turnovers per game. First in opponent shooting percentage. And they were number 2 in lowest opponent points per game. Controlling the pace, Being on the same page defensively has allowed them to be elite at that end of the floor.
And this is a smart team, Clark, because you talked about the turnovers, #1 in the league in terms of fewest mistakes. And that's when they were at their best. When they controlled the action offensively, they were able to execute without making mistakes, and that allowed them to set up their defense at the other end. And this was a really well put.
Spurs leading by 3. There's the pick. Parker kicks to Leonard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. And it's 7 points for Kawhi Leonard.
They've really flipped things around offensively.
Well, anytime you can make more than half your shots, Clark, you take that any day of the week.
With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. Number 5, the Spurs.
I think free throw shooting can be contagious, and it seemed like everybody last season just had the hot hand.
Dragic with it. He's picked up by Parker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. The shot's good from Plumlee.
Look how well he led him there with that pass.
Spurs leading by 4. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. The prodigy in their last time out against the Rockets got the job done. He ended up with 34 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight, Clark. I mean, his teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of the load.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Parker. Last season's performance for him, he averaged about 12 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And those are tremendous assist totals. You don't even need the numbers really to see just how confident he is with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, that's really accurate, Steve. I mean, he is loving playing the quarterback for them.
Ginobili with the ball. Here's the prodigy. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Ginobili's got 4 assists in the game.
Now he's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
Parker against Dragic. Shot clock at 6. San Antonio with the rebound. The Prodigy's got 6 rebounds now in the game. He kicks it to Parker. Hits the jumper in space. Now it's a 6-point Spurs lead.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Sherman, covered by Duncan. Good! He's got 8.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too.
And that one's good. Parker.
What a great little run he's on here in the quarter.
The Suns have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Here's the screen. Pass to Plumlee. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He didn't get to that one quite.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
Gauge sometimes.
So both teams changing it up here. Spurs leading by 4. And Joseph kicks to Green. Now the pass to Leonard. Pass to Diaw. Just 5 on the clock. The shot from the low post is good. Leonard's got the lead up to 6 now. And we've reached halftime in this one. Spurs lead by 14. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Tony, you guys have seemed to be in a good groove lately. Taking a broader look at the season, what's important for this team to have success this year?
To stay healthy. I like our chances this year. Our young guys got a lot of experience, and we play good basketball right now, so hopefully we can stay healthy and play good at the end of the season.
Tony, thank you as always. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter.
All right, guys, focus on me. We got them where we want them, and we can quiet these fans down even more if we pay attention to a couple of key things. First off, I love how opportunistic we've been, capitalizing on just about every turnover. They're most exposed on D right after they cough it up, and we've done a great job of taking advantage of that. Something we're going to need if we're going to win this game are second chance points. And so far, that's the one thing that we've been getting. Keep hitting the offensive boards hard. Also, we can sacrifice some manpower on the defensive glass in this half in order to have opportunities to get the break started with bodies already headed up the court. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
It's been sheer dominance in the post by him so far, just tearing them up when he gets inside.
And getting it to him is the only hard part. Once he has it, he's automatic.
Dragic is out there with Adams. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then it's Plumlee. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And it's Dragic off the drive. Feeds to Plumlee. Fires from the wing. And the shot falls short this time.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list. Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Suns trail by 16. Here's Dragic, and it's rejected. Parker dishes to Leonard. They swipe it. Up top, Adams. He's covered by Leonard. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Personal foul.
The Suns have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
They have very average shooting team in terms of the free throw line, about 76% a year ago.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
And so Adams nails both of them.
You know, he... He's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
Parker with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. It's Ginobili on the wing. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Parker against Dragic. 5 on the clock. Parker kicks to Duncan. Shoots from the baseline. And it's good on the assist by Parker. 14 points for Duncan.
Well, there you go. If you're going to continue to give up open jump shots, you're not going to get back into this game.
Adams, the pass to Tucker. He feeds it to Dragic. Back to Adams. Kicks to Tucker. Dishes to Adams. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
They've been good on all 3 of their shots since coming out of the locker room at the break.
Dragic against Parker. Dragic gets the bucket. Dragic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the 3rd quarter.
Parker passes to the prodigy. The teardrop falls in. And the Spurs lead by 18.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
Yeah, that's 4 straight trips, guys, where their passes have ended up in scores. 4 straight assists. Great team play.
To the inside. The shot's good from Plumlee. Plumlee's got 8.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. Take a look at the prodigy, a fierce inside defender, tops in the NBA in blocks. And, of course, Tim Duncan, just ahead of him. He's also someone that will flat out control the paint.
Well, their defense down on the block is so good. Both of them just seem to anchor their team's D. And
a little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Parker kicks to Leonard. There's the dish to Ginobili. Passes it to the prodigy. The feed to Leonard. Here's the prodigy. 11 points in the game. And it takes a hard bounce.
Finally a miss, but still 4 for 5 shooting to start this 3rd quarter.
Took him no time at all on that one. Tucker's got 10 points.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Ginobili the pass to the prodigy. Into Tim Duncan. And he jams it with authority. Clark, I'm guessing that wasn't the plan for the D on that trip.
And I'm agreeing with you there. Once they open the lane up for him, That was a little emphasis on that finish.
Take what the defense gives you and then just power it home, right? Why not?
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game. The free throw drops for Duncan. Suns trail by 17. Dragic dishes to Plumlee. That's it, coming off an assist from Dragic. Plumlee's got 4 this quarter.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Parker kicks to Ginobili. Outside Leonard. Back to Ginobili. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. Pass to the prodigy. And another basket for San Antonio.
Yeah, he's almost putting on a little show out there with that fadeaway jumper.
Suns have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Dragic the pass to Plumlee. Moves back up. And a missed layup. San Antonio leading by 17. Here's the prodigy. 13 points in the game. Off on the layup. Outside Dragic. He dishes it to Plumlee. Shot clock at 6. Over to the wing. From the baseline. And the basket good. Plumlee's got 6 here in this quarter. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Parker kicks to Leonard. The pass to Duncan. The jump hook. Here's the prodigy. Second shot opportunity. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Talk about great numbers for the prodigy. He's got 10 rebounds and 3 blocks.
Tell you what, this guy is just an unstoppable force, guys.
There's been nothing they can do to stop him.
And the Suns making a change here. Morris is checked in. The Spurs also changing it up. Splitter's checked in for Duncan. And it's Green in for Manu Ginobili. Outside Dragic. Here's Morris. The turnaround jumper. Morris has got 6 points.
The turnaround jumper. That was a thing of beauty.
San Antonio leading by 15. It's Parker with the drive. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. It's been great today and just as hot as he was last time out.
Dragic kicks to Morris. There's a screen. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
That's his second personal foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And their passing also continues to be outstanding, Clark. In the second half, we're really seeing a good, efficient offense as a result of that ball movement.
The Spurs making a switch here. Mills is checked in.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Suns trail by 18. And Thomas, here we go. And he uses the glass on the lane. Thomas got 6.
How about that, going up strong? I mean, he doesn't care how much height he's giving up. It's attitude with him.
Mills passes to the prodigy. And he gets it to go. The prodigy's got 10 points in the quarter.
And he just used his height that time down low. That's going to be pretty hard to defend against.
Thomas dishes to Tucker. Thomas a screen. Pass to Morris. Mills with the rebound. Spurs leading by 18. Fires the three. Morris with the rebound.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
Good.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
San Antonio's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And Mills kicks to Green. Lets the three fly. Can't get it to go. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Thomas. Here's Morris. The rebound by the prodigy. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Mills passes the splitter. They set the pick from outside the arc, and it's Patty Mills with the three. Mills has got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
Feeds it to Morris. He kicks to Morris. Rebound San Antonio.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
Here's the prodigy. 17 points in the game. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
You know, last game he turned in a really nice performance at the charity stripe.
Yeah, it really stands out when you look back at the numbers from that one.
And because he struggled with his free throw shooting so much last season, I thought he was hesitant at times to be aggressive. Wasn't looking to draw contact and was trying to avoid getting to the foul line.
Boris Diaz checked in for splitter. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Thomas, that's good. And here's Mills. They set the screen. Passes it to the prodigy. There's 53 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Soft touch off the glass.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Suns trail by 21. Thomas dishes to Morris. Bledsoe left side. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Bledsoe's got 5 now.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Here's Diaw off the left rim and out.
Great look, disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
No good from Bledsoe. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Diaw, the screen. Right side, Green. Here's the prodigy. 21 points in the game. Sinks the 15-footer. The prodigy's got 16 here in the second half.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Here's Thomas. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's San Antonio running away with it. 2K Sports, back in a moment here from the U.S. Airways Center.
On tap this Wednesday, November 11th, Dwayne Wade and the Miami Heat go up against DeMar DeRozan and the Toronto Raptors. Live from Toronto. Make sure to catch it.
And a moment here to look back at our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, no question this was going to be the winner. Just take a look at the expertise he shows on this pass. Perfectly timed and beautifully played.
San Antonio with the ball. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. They can look forward to the Oracle Arena after this game to match up against Golden State. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. On the floor for San Antonio, in the backcourt, Parker and Ginobili. Boris Diaw is out there with Green, and it's the prodigy in at the 5 spot. Clock at 6. Here's Sherman. The rebound by the Spurs. The prodigy's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. He feeds it to Green. It's stolen by Dragic. Now it's Thomas running. He can go all the way. And he gets it to go. Thomas got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Suns.
Beautiful finger roll to cap the head drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
Here's Diaw. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Elevates and powers in the one-handed.
Ah, textbook.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much.
Suns trail by 21. Plumlee sets the pick for Thomas. Off the pick. Nice jump shot. Good. Thomas got 4 this quarter.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. You get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
They set the screen. Green passes to the prodigy. Dishes it to Green. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Ginobili. The shot is off. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And Plumlee kicks to Adams. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Adams against Ginobili. The dish to Parker. Shot is blocked. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Kicks it to Thomas. Here's Adams. Here's Sherman. It's hauled in by Ginobili.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Pass to the prodigy. Phoenix grabs the miss. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Diaw with the steal. And Ginobili, here we go. He sinks the 11-footer.
You know, his shot's been pretty accurate today, but he has not had his usual share of opportunities.
Suns trail by 21. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
They set the pick. Here's Adams. Here's Plumlee, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And, Steve, these looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Parker kicks to Green. Ginobili outside. Spurs passing it around. They get it again. Diaw dishes to Ginobili. The feed to Parker. Tries again. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Thomas goes in. Outside Dragic for the 3. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got 5 assists tonight.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that 3-pointer.
Ginobili kicks to Parker. Now the pass to the prodigy. Ginobili outside from deep. That doesn't go either by Ginobili.
I like that. Trying to respond to that last 3-pointer, but he couldn't get it to go.
Adams with it. Now Green defending. Thomas passes to Adams. Back to Thomas. There's the 3. That is good. Thomas got 11 points here in just the second half.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
To the middle. Here's the prodigy. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. And the Spurs lead by 15. The Suns have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Plumlee sets the pick for Thomas. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Thomas. He has 15 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
Well, and he's got this team in such a good groove right now. The way he's moving the ball and passing, getting everybody involved, they're in a great flow.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line in this half.
I think they've done a good job of making the most of their chances at the line, and they've got to keep it up to take the lead.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Suns. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for San Antonio. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Green. Here's the prodigy. The baseline jumper goes down. The prodigy's got 4 points now in the quarter. Suns trail by 15. Adams dishes to Plumlee. Pass to Thomas. Double team on Thomas. Shot clock at 6. San Antonio with the ball. It's Ginobili on the wing. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. 8 points for Manu Ginobili.
Not too many of those shots were dropping for him in the first half, but it's been a different story here in the second.
And Adams kicks to Plumlee. Tries to keep it alive. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
10 seconds for the shot.
Off the inbound pass. Jams it in.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yeah, sir. That may put a little life back into this team.
Now Parker. It's Ginobili on the wing. Parker against Thomas. 4 on the clock. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Looking at the numbers for Ginobili, He's got 8 points, a couple of nice steals, too. He's had great awareness out there, exploiting those passing lanes and coming up with steals.
Well, it really does seem like he's been one step ahead of everybody else out there, anticipating plays so well.
Here's Tucker, and that one's good.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
Now here's Ginobili. Passes to the Prodigy. He dishes it to Duncan. Thomas with the steal. To the left wing. Here's Tucker. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 battles, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeouts.
Goran Dragic has checked in for Isaiah Thomas. They get it again. Screen by Duncan. In the corner, it's Ginobili. Ginobili right side. Crops in the tray. Ginobili's got 8 points in the quarter.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Now they're feeling confident, and they're in a good flow offensively, so why not just keep firing from out there?
Plumlee sets the pick for Dragic. From past the arc. Rebound by the Prodigy.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
And he gets it to go. The Prodigy's got 29.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
Plumlee sets the pick for Dragic. Feeds it to Adams. Back to Dragic. Plumlee with it. Now guarded by the Prodigy. The timely screen gave him a step, but he took it all the way. 12 points for Goran Dragic.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Ginobili outside. Pass to the Prodigy. From beyond the arc, and again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And this is what... what they wanted, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. And I think it can be considered a statement win for the Spurs.
You know, Clark, when you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
So you said it all there, Kevin. They were lethal from behind the arc.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
This is really going to be a good win. They've proven they know how to attack this team, and I think it's important to establish that against a conference opponent.
I agree, because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to see them that often.
You look at the stats, and you'll see just how dominant a game this was for the Prodigy. He was really important under the basket, making great plays down low and getting in position to pull in all those rebounds.
Adams outside. Shot clock at 5. Duncan brings the double team. Plumlee. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. San Antonio's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Parker kicks to Leonard. The Prodigy passes to Duncan. Misses the baby hook.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
And it's Dragic off the drive. Plumlee sets the pick for Dragic. Adams' shot is off. Here's Parker. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Phoenix ball. Substitution.
Cover somebody.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, big numbers for you on the offensive end. How were you able to consistently get your shot?
It was all about working with my teammates to open up scoring opportunities. Not just for myself, but for all of us. The more chances we get as a team, the more we all score. And the better off we are in the end.
Well done. Kevin, over to you.